gymnasium. And then we're going to find out what that one is pretty soon. So, this is a pretty amazing place. Let's go up to the stadium. Just hiked up a little bit more. Stadium's right there. Temple of Apollo and Zeus, or Athena. And here's some other thing. And some other thing against the rock. So now we're getting up against the natural rock. So, gonna go around another switchback here. See what we got. There's that rocker I was just at. Just went over that switchback to that switchback. And look, there's like a little cave. Kind of interesting. I'm wondering where they got the rocks for the sanctuary. I guess they cut it out of the platforms they made for on the side of the hill. Here's some ruins of more rooms. So we're gonna go up another couple of switchbacks, go to the theater, or the stadium. All right, there's that last switchback I just filmed. And up at the top of the hill, we have got the stadium. Looky, looky. The Panhellenic Games, or whatever they called them. So let's go on this way and see if we can see it. It's the final level out of it, I think. Here's the stadium. And they should let people go here. This is what happens when it gets dilapidated, when it gets ignored, neglected. That's where the different statues of various heroes and gods and stuff were, I'm sure. The stadium. Look at all the grass growing. This is pretty cool. Alright, and this is as high as you can go. What's that? So I'm on my way down. This is another building that I didn't film before. But here's a new vantage point on the Temple of Apollo and the amphitheater in the mountains. So I figured I'd get it. So here's the ancient gymnasium where they did because they had the Panhellenic Games here, or the Apollonian Games or whatever. It's like the Olympic Games up on the side of the mountain. So here's where they did the wrestling and the boxing and the training for all of that. There's the temple of Zeus. I think so, anyways. I lost track of it. Alright, so I'm going to go down that way now. The ancient gymnasium. And here's the city of Delphi from the side. There's the temple of Apollo. There's the theater. And the gymnasium, or the stadium, is up there on the top. You can't really see so much of it, but that's it. And those are the mountains around, and then the valley down below, and the ocean is right there on the other side of that valley. Let me go down that one. It's the sanctuary of Athena. Pretty big area. And there's the view of the Temple of Apollo and the amphitheater up in Delphi on the side of the mountains. So I'm going to go down there now. So, Temple of Apollo, amphitheater, sanctuary of Athena, surrounded by some pretty well-built stone walls, with some not quite so well-built stone walls. I'd like to know when those other not quite so well-built stone walls were built. And then these are the Roman style of walls. The Romans built that because they have the those little chisel parts on the outside to separate the walls, stones. Some more of the well-built stone walls there. Pretty big place. Ugh. Here's a little room. I was just standing on what looks like kind of a drain. Ancient drain work. And the white marble is still white. That's pretty cool. Here's another view. You see a horse? Okay. One last view of it. Dun dun dun. Sheer cliff. Here's the circular area in the gymnasium. Don't know what that was for. Maybe people gathered around to watch people wrestle and box. Look at the different stonework. That's some good stonework. But it ain't nothing like that stonework. That's great stonework. We got the two different kinds of stonework. So, here's some more great stonework on the edge of the gymnasium. We got like a cliff too. Valley, cliff valley area. The ancient gymnasium. Here's the various gymnasium roads or rooms and the columns. This is column central here. Various levels with the circular area. Not a whole lot of tourists here. Here's another view of the gymnasium. Look at this. There's a drain going through a hole in a rock. Pretty cool. Here's one last view of the gymnasium. And the valley down below.
American girlfriend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Rose Brotherton.
There's that town
She's
I came
ballet
from.
dancer. Ballet dancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They have nice bodies.
Huh?
They have nice bodies.
Yeah. But most of them, they are totally crazy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Delphi. Pretty area. This is downtown Delphi. I think it's the only road in the whole town because it's a tiny little town built up on the side of a hill. And then at the end of Delphi, getting a pizza. Check out the view I get from where I'm having my beer. It's the ocean down below. Look at that town. Pretty cool view. Up in the mountains. So I'm heading down towards Delphi to the next campsite. Look at all these switchbacks. I've never seen it like this. It goes down and then it goes over the bridge and flips around and then comes down again. It's trippy as hell. There's that town.